The one essential element we have that allows us to feel more human in today's modern world is our way with words. Words have the power to give expressions to things that images cannot. Images might be able to tell a story, but words tell the context, the background, and the beginning and ending to a story. Our imagination flourishes with words. Being able to look at a picture and feel its essence through your perspective is nice, but being able to read a piece of writing experienced through the perspective of that writer and feeling exactly what that writer felt in that moment is magnificent. Expression through words allows us to understand human thoughts and feelings different from ours. By having the power to a contrasting human's perspective, we seize human nature. Being able to communicate intelligently, we understand one another. Now we see this statement expressed through Enzo's feelings and the idea of him wishing to be able to speak because he understands how important words are. To quote Enzo, "Gestures are all that I have. Sometimes they must be grand in nature. And while I occasionally step over the line and into the melodramatic, it is what I must do in order to communicate clearly and effectively, in order to make my point understood without question." All Quiet on the Western Front brings the feelings and sensations of what it's like to be at war for those who have never felt it before. A picture might have been able to show a person the horrors, but through words we could feel, hear, smell, see, and taste the bittersweet feeling of what it's like to be a soldier. To quote All Quiet on the Western Front, "We hear the muffled rumble of the front only as a very distant thunder. Bumblebees droning by quite drown it. Around us stretches the flowery meadow. The grasses sway their tall spears. The white butterflies flutter around and float on the soft, warm wind of the late summer." In this quote, you could not only picture it, but you could hear it and feel the warmth. You could smell the nature in it. In a picture, you couldn't have felt these things. You could have only witnessed what the picture had captured. Writing captures the history of the moment.
Lord of the Flies uses the power of words to show how important communication is. It also shows how better expression of words gives you a higher shot at your goals. For example, Jack was more relevant to the boys on the island through communication than Ralph because of his strong use of words and how he attracted the other boys to make him follow him to reach his goal. To quote Lord of the Flies, "He lost himself in a maze of thoughts that were rendered vague by his lack of words to express them.